In a recent interview, JJ Okocha, one of Africa's greatest footballer, said something unique in an interview. He said, "You won't play football forever." Many times I used to tell young people that are working hard, earning money and enjoying life, you won't be strong and young forever. Strength will fade, energy will reduce, even your ability to hustle non-stop is going to slow down. Now think about it. Football gave JJ Okocha fame and millions, but he knew very well that those millions wouldn't last forever. The question is, what do you do with your money while you are still at your peak? That exactly is what I want to show you in this video. The real life lessons from JJ Okocha and how it applies to your own finances. So I want you to watch this little clip of what JJ said in this recent interview.
A lot of us don't realize that it's a short career.
The music stops.
Exactly. From the day you stop playing, that's it. So I was lucky enough to realize that, and realize that, listen, the real life starts after football. It hit me when I first bought my commercial property.
Where was that? Back home in Nigeria or elsewhere?
Back home in Nigeria, and also in England. So you buy a property that you think that you've paid huge money, but then the income that it generates in a month, you're like, okay, I need to stay focused and make sure that I invested.
When did you realize that? That, you know what, I need to actually be very, because
early enough.
In your 20s?
In my 20s, yeah. I think I was 23, 24.
When you realized that?
When I realized
I have to plan for the future.
Yes.
What happens?
Yes. You know, and also I said to myself, listen, there's no need for me to be greedy or start taking risks or getting myself involved in business that I'm not in control of or that I don't understand. But because people bring offers to you, people bring all sorts to you, you know, and I know that a lot of players got ripped off as well. You know?
So how did you survive that?
I survived that because I wasn't greedy, you know, and I said, listen, at least if I buy a property, I can see my property. Even if I'm unlucky that the property burns down, I still have my land to start a new life with, you know. So the only business that I was doing was property.
And that's what you chose. You said, yes, I'm not going to go into other things that I don't understand. It's strictly property.
Yes. And then I started deriving joy in knowing that, oh, okay, this is my house, this is my property, this is my property, you know. So I kept on buying until I stopped playing.
So if, let's assume, I'm not saying that that's the number, but let's assume it was 100,000 pounds. So what was your investment strategy? How would you spend that money?
My contract money is for investment.
So the contract
is investment.
Fully?
Yes.
No, nothing else.
There is match bonuses.
Match bonuses,
It's enough for you to live. You have endorsement. It's enough for you to buy toys, if you will.
So those nice cars and nice watches.
Exactly. Travel
with the wife.
Yeah. So it's all about putting a structure in place, you know. And if you're not winning enough matches, then you backpedal. You know, it's not every month that you go shopping. It's not every year that you buy a new car.
Thank you for watching that video till the end. Now here is a vital lesson that I have learned from this video with JJ Okocha. The first one is this: income is temporal, assets is permanent. When Okocha was active playing football, the millions were flowing. The contract, the sponsorship, the endorsement, the money was there. Money was not a problem, but he knew that one day the whistle will blow and that will be the last time. And that is exactly what happens in life. Today you might be earning a big salary, closing big business, big deals, but what happens when age slows down or when the economy shifts? The truth is, income is temporal, asset is permanent. That is why Okocha invested heavily in real estate. He converted his football money into lands and property that are still giving him money till date. For you that is watching me right now, this is a wake-up call. Don't just rely on that income that is temporal. Convert that your strength into an asset that is going to stand tomorrow. The second lesson learned is that real estate is one of the strongest safety nets. Let me be practical with you. Real estate is one of the safest ways that you can secure your future. Why? Because land does not retire, house does not retire, and rent does not retire. In Port Harcourt, for example, places like Eneka, Igwuruta, Aluu, land that used to sell for 3 million naira few years ago, now you are going to beg to buy that same property for 10-15 million naira. And as the population is increasing, the demand for those properties are also increasing. Imagine you bought 2 to 3 plots in Eneka few years ago. Today, that investment will be worth double or triple of what you bought that property. That is exactly the kind of foresight Okocha had. He knew money in the bank will keep depreciating, but money on land will keep appreciating. The third lesson is this: don't let lifestyle swallow your fortune. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they start earning well is lifestyle inflation. The moment they get a big pay or a big deal, they rush to upgrade their life, they inflate their life, they start to booga, they think they have arrived, they start to buy cars, they start lavishing that money on lifestyle that will not pay them in the future. That is what happened to many of Okocha colleagues. They lived lavishly while the money was flowing, but when it dried up, they have nothing left. Because you close a big deal of 10-20 million doesn't mean that you should change your lifestyle immediately. Come to think of it, that 10-20 million can buy you 2 or more plots in a place like Eneka or Igwuruta. 5 years later or 10 years later, that land could be your saving grace. Now let me ask you a question. Which is better? A car that loses value the moment you drive it out of the showroom, or a land that appreciates in value every single year? Which do you think is better? The choice is yours. Real wealth is not how much you spend, but how much you keep and multiply. Fourth lesson is this: prepare for rainy season. There's an Igbo adage that says, the firewood you gather in the dry season is what you use to stay warm in the rainy season. The dry season here represents your youthful strength, your peak earning years. That is when you must gather firewood, invest in land, build houses, and secure assets. If you fail to do all of this during the dry season, remember that the rainy season is coming. And when is that rainy season? The rainy season is when age is no longer on your side. The rainy season is when your health, when circumstances slows you down. It will be too late for you to start gathering at that moment. In case you don't know, the people who will be comfortable tomorrow are the ones who are securing assets in their name today, buying up properties in places like Eneka, Igwuruta, Aluu. Whether you like it or not, the rainy season is coming for everyone. The only difference is whether you will have firewood ready or you will be cold and unprepared. So here is the lesson: your strength won't last forever, but your investments can last forever. JJ Okocha understood this. He turned football money into real estate. That is why he is still standing financially strong today. Many of his colleagues who didn't take the same step today, they are struggling. This same principle applies to you whether you are an employee, a business owner, or even a real estate consultant just like myself. Don't just earn. Invest. Buy land while you still can. Build properties that will feed you tomorrow. Create assets that will outlive your strength. Because when the applause stop, when the contract stop, when the endorsement stop, when energy slows down, it is only your investment that will still clap for you. In case you forgot everything I said in this video, please don't forget this one thing: the rainy season is coming. Start gathering firewood. And if you need help investing in the right places in Port Harcourt and beyond, you know who to reach out to. If you have gotten value from this video, please do well to subscribe to our channel, click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we post new videos like this, and also do well to give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video to whoever you know need to hear this message. Till I come your way next time, my name is Chris Asaka.